Welcome, friends. I'm Gina Nicole, and this is the Goddess Channel, where we come together to expand the light of consciousness within ourselves and for the world through the channeled messages that we receive here. And today, what my guides are bringing in is a message about wearing masks. And in the past and in the upcoming videos, you're going to hear me talk extensively probably about, this age that we're in and what's coming next. And one of the most important themes that you're going to hear me repeat because it's so significant is that we're shifting from a time of duality into a time of connectivity. And what is coming with that is a shift out of wearing masks and putting on a presentation. Being performative is a word that comes to me a lot recently. And we're shifting into a time where being raw, transparent, authentic, vulnerable is really the way forward. And so you as, light workers, way showers, empaths, starseeds, however you identify within yourself, not that you need to have a label for it, but it can help us to understand our process when we know where we're coming from with our intentions. What's happening for all of us is we're being called to drop our masks, to drop our performative, tendencies, to drop trying to be so polished and perfected and curated, because we're actually seeing much greater suffering coming from that now than ever before, that we're not meant to maintain that type of facade, and it's going to cause us internal turmoil if we are trying to grip onto that way of being and we're trying to keep it going past its expiration date, if you will. And so what we're being called into, before we necessarily see this totally shift in the world, is we're being called to shift into more authenticity, being more real, open, vulnerable, honest, forthcoming with our personal expression, especially when it comes to using our unique gifts, our unique talents, our unique perspective, our unique voices. Right? We're being deeply called into that rapidly. And I'm sure you felt an acceleration of energy happening on the planet, where things are really changing in how we experience life, express ourselves in life, approach our lives, where a lot of things just aren't working anymore. And you see this in the collective as well, as we're seeing Hollywood culture, corporate structure, any types of hierarchies, whether that be religious, business, finance, how we put people on pedestals in the past. All of those pedestals are really crumbling because that's not the energy going forward. It's not an energy of celebrating what's false, what's curated, what's manipulative, what's for gain, for ego. All of these types of things you might notice are just losing structure, are just crumbling, are falling apart, are not, there's no there. You know what I mean? Like the things that were propped up by false beliefs, people are stopping believing in those things. People are no longer wanting to, quote unquote, worship false idols. And when I say that, what I mean is worship false structures, false hierarchies, false systems, right? And so that's what we're seeing. And Most importantly, that's what we're called to shift within each one of us as individuals. And so that's your invitation today is, what if you could just drop your masks, how you feel like you need to present yourself in ways that have felt inauthentic? What if you drop that just a little bit? And what if you express yourself just a little bit more in ways that you haven't before? So today we're inviting you to just have a little bit more courage, just a little bit, and be a little bit more yourself and see how the flow of that goes. Because what I'm hearing from our guides is that it's going to just make life easier and easier and easier when you go with the patterns that are happening in the world and you allow yourself to step into that flow by just being a little bit more real, a little bit more courageous about being yourself. You're going to find that that gets you more into the flow. So I thank you for being here. And if you love this and you want more of this and you don't want to miss anything I'm doing here, I warmly and lovingly invite you to like this video, to subscribe to this channel so that your energy is part of this community and intertwined with what we're doing here, so that as I'm channeling these messages, it's even more and more aligned to you. If you would love that, I invite you to subscribe. And I also invite you to tap the notification bell if you would love to receive notifications when I upload these videos. So thank you again for bringing your beautiful energy to this planet, to this channel, to this community. I love you very much.